Zen is absolutely insisting right now that he stays rank 1 in both 1v1 and 2v2. And since we just looked at some ranked 1v1 games between him and Moxie, I've decided why not look at some 2v2 games as well. And I went ahead and modified my ball chasing script so I could find replays that specifically include as many elite players as possible. Now, it's not often you can find 4 of the players in the lobby being in the top, 2 or 3 teams in EU, and that's because none of those guys upload games, but you can find games in which 3 of them are there, and maybe you add a guy like Smashy, a top RLCS player, who does upload his replays. So shout out Smashy, he is the legend here giving us one of these games. I think it's going to be Regzer who gives us the second game, but both of them are going to have 3 elite players. Well, Smashy's elite. Don't let me disregard Smashy, who has played on the channel a bunch and is an RLCS level player. But it is Zen, Vatira, and Monkey Moon we're talking about at the end of the day. And I think it's maybe the same crew who show up in the next game. We'll have to wait and see. But Zen is going to be the first to score after Smashy makes a defensive play. Zen will launch in a long shot in order to take the early lead. Monkey Moon and Zen both cheating up on this kickoff. I have to assume that Zen will end up winning these games considering he is rank 1. But I'm realizing right now that I actually didn't double check that as Zen goes off the ceiling for a nice double top left and puts his squad up 2. I love Deadeye Canyon Oasis, by the way. I don't know if anybody else feels that way about this map, but this may be the best map in the game in my eyes. The only reason why we're not doing show matches on it is because there is no crowd. You're going to have a crowd for show matches. It just makes the ambiance so much better, but it is definitely my free play map right now. I don't know about you guys. Smashy, nice early challenge on Vatira. Went up to that back wall and made sure he floated and covered the angle the whole way. Zen has the reset, faking and beating Monkey Moon. And then at 50, Smashy, not much of a believer, didn't stay as close as he maybe could have to try and force that in. Zen using his 1v1 skills to break players down one by one, but just didn't have enough space. Oh, bit of a mistake from Smashy. Dropped that one down right back into Monkey Moon's hands, and he is quick on the follow-up shot to put Vatira and Monkey Moon on the board. Zen backing off now as he picks up 100. It goes for an air dribble bump. Smashy lobbing it away into the corner. It looked like he was hoping for a double. Nothing really came of that as Vatira feels like he has space, so he's going to take a second. Go air dribble bump. It is classic Rocket League right now. Air dribble bump assists. Zen is not going to go air dribble bump assist. Instead, he's just going to go for regular roll assist with a bump. Running ahead of Smashy, trying to take Vatira out of the game. Monkey Moon couldn't stay with the ball due to the pressure from Smashy. Again, Zen tries to just get these 50s that pinch out midfield, hoping for Smashy to be able to score it, and this time Smashy does. Smashy just forces it in on a low ground play. That's a 3-1 lead for Zen and the Englishman. And that was enough. I didn't vet these replays. It's a forfeit. It's a forfeit. Vatira and Monkey Moon are tilted. I'm going to have to go see what's going on here. Monkey Moon, half flips on a kickoff. Do we think that maybe Vatira got pissed about this? So let's watch Monkey Moon's POV. Okay, nothing about this feels crazy. Yeah, and he's even jumping. I don't think he forfeit. But he must have, because they get out of this game. Oh, he must have offered a forfeit earlier. Okay, I didn't realize I was going to be doing this crazy analysis. Monkey Moon must have been the first to offer to forfeit at some point, probably after this low 50. And then Vatira, seeing the fake kickoff, got tilted and accepted the forfeit. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Let's go back and watch Smashy forcing these 250s, because apparently this was enough. Apparently this was enough for them to stop playing any more ranked. So Vatira goes for that 50. And oh, did Monkey Moon just feel faked? Vatira's play here looks pretty normal. Let's go Monkey Moon, who apparently got done dirty here. We were watching from Zen POV, so he's a bit farther away. Oh, I mean, he probably shouldn't have gotten beat there. So I think that's a tilt forfeit there from Monkey Moon. And then Vatira's like, well, come on, it's still early in the game. Monkey Moon half flips the kickoff, maybe also due to the tilt, even though that's not that bad of a play. And then you see Vatira going to forfeit as well. Either way, hey, it's a Zen win. You know, maybe it's time to look into a little bit of collusion. Maybe the reason why Zen is so high rated is because these guys are forfeiting games for him. But we have another one. Let's go check it out. Game number 2 of the video. Game number 2. This time Zen is playing alongside Regzer, and he is playing against the KC duo. Atto and Drally. So Atto Drally versus Zen Regzer. This one happened yesterday, I believe. The previous one was a couple weeks ago, but those are the two most recent Zen lobbies in which 3 of the players in the lobby were super elite top 5 type EU team players, as Atto going to get a double reset after a demo, ends up just lobbing it to a Zen who's waiting to control it. These guys are actually booming the ball like crazy. Drally quick to boom it away as well, and Zen is just playing into the trend of the game so far as he makes this save. Seems like he wanted maybe Regzer to go on the ball. Regzer is a little bit late to get to it, but still does win, and actually might even have a scoring chance. He does! So shout out Regzer. Zen recognizing a good chance for Mr. Regzer, who is the guy who uploaded this replay, so shout out Regzer. Zen into the back corner as Drally probably put too much separation on that ball. Makes it a little bit easier for Zen, who knows he's not going to get outplayed. He's going to get to the ball by the time that Drally does. Zen was ready to run out ahead of the play. Maybe put some physical pressure on Drally if he was the last one. What is this reset setup by Zen? It might just get them scored on. Regzer is going to have to clean it up for him. But I mentioned this during the games previously. I got told that I was glazing when I said it about Zen, but Zen and Nupo, oh, Regzer just finished off a sick 3-man passing play. He just ends up doing something that you don't really see before, and Nupo is the other guy who does that a lot. You know, even Atto and Drally. Atto is actually a little bit more like this than Drally. Drally, there's no question. You know, I've talked about how I have him as the best player in the world right now. But even then, it seems like, you know, all of his expert aerial plays, everything he can do is, you know, not necessarily something you've never really seen someone else do before. He just does it to perfection and at the highest level, whereas Zen and Nupo, they seem to move slightly unique and make the occasional interesting play. Sometimes it's not the best play ever, as Regzer is just trying to pop off and carry this lobby right here, but he missed just barely high. Now him and Zen are going to rotate back, a little double jump from Zen, who can recognize when he's being carried. He's going to let Regzer go to work. And now low 50 pinch out to Regzer. Interesting camera movement from Zen, checking to see what he's going to have to deal with on the other side of the field. The answer is nothing, and he seemed to feel comfortable making a play, trying to tap this out to Regzer. As these guys tied 1-1. Nice pinch. Can he get a quick shot on it? He does. He pins it back down, and actually this is going to end up being a counterattack goal by all means. I'll be surprised if it's not, because both Zen and Regzer wanted to go on that one. And it's funny because if Zen had gotten a better shot, I would say, sure, steal it away. But the way Regzer has been playing, and actually the way Zen had been playing so far too, he seemed to be, you know, trusting Regzer to make stuff happen. This time he does try and steal away a potential shot that could have been better from Regzer's point. And they end up getting scored on. But I tell you what, you know, Zen is solo queuing into his 2v2 games very often, I assume. I don't know if he's always grinding up his MMR with a partner, but you got to think he wins very consistently with a random duo. And I think a lot of that is going to have to be, you know, trusting your teammate at the right time. You cannot just 1v2 opponents like Atto and Drally, as Atto going to send this one too high. Zen dropping it off to the side of the map where his teammate is, but no boost, not much he could do with it. Atto chasing down, chain dashing. What a great setup. And the patience from Zen. We saw this from him in his 1v1s too. Just seems to have perfect awareness of when he can chill out around the net and be unworried, and when he needs to actually panic and prevent the shot. So knew that Drally was not going to creep in there. A minute 14 left to go. Zen to the ceiling to try and intercept this one from Drally. Atto has a reset. Musty launches it way wide. If Zen can go quick enough, he could maybe play 1v1 against Drally, but he did not collect the ball as cleanly as he would have liked to. Put it off into the corner instead of a play on the nets. 48 seconds to go. Zen and Regzer down. Zen, nice beat on Drally and a nice beat on Atto. Just pure speed is going to tie up the game here. Drally and Atto not terribly positioned necessarily, but Zen just even faster. Now, Zen just did the thing that got an instant forfeit in the previous game we watched. I can't believe that we're still in this lobby. Why did Regzer allow the half flip on the kickoff. It does force them into defense, but they're not able to make much of anything. Zen was hoping for a demo on the back wall of Atto. Didn't get it, but it's just going to get back involved in the play, make it easier on Regzer. So instead of Regzer having to read Atto, just know I can sit here and wait for the Zen bump. Oh, Regzer did something to Zen that I think he should not have. I think he just took that ball away from a pretty good shot attempt. And now they're even. Now they're square. I think Regzer's shot from earlier would have been better than Zen's. So they've done it to each other twice, and it's going to result in OT. Atto Drowley versus Zen Regzer. This time, Zen... Oh, he's going to give up the kickoff. He must have done that intentionally. We saw these guys go, have Regzer go from the left side earlier. Zen now on the left side telling Regzer to go. It is often, the left side that goes if nobody communicates. But maybe Zen is out there saying, take the shot, or the opposite. Regzer saying he wants to go to kickoffs. Dunk here from Regzer as he looks to try and get a little bump on that final defender. Didn't connect on it, so Zen gonna get 50'd. Zen making sure to tap the ball from that opposite side on his way out. Given space here, but he's gonna boom it again. A little bit more booming than you normally see in these lobbies. It kind of went away after the early start, but there's Zen just kind of lobbing the ball away and into the blue half, hoping to play from there. Atto going to ceiling heights, and Zen able to make the save. Atto got too close to the back wall before trying to dunk it in. It's going to be a really tough angle. Zen, oh my goodness, does he hit this? No, he leaves it off for Regzer, though, who does get it underneath Atto, and he is out of the lobby quick. Zen and Regzer are going to take down Drowley and Atto, and I want to watch this one again from Regzer POV and then actually Atto POV, because Atto was hoping to pinch that one away. Oh, he went reverse. Okay, I was wondering how Atto got back involved in this play. He has a chessboard on his... I kind of noticed he had a topper before, but it seemed like it was low profile enough. I didn't really think twice about it, but it's a freaking chessboard. He went in and out. I want to go look at Atto's topper. Is this going to become meta? I saw the chess pieces actually moved. It's a chess game play. Sorry. Sorry, I should know this stuff. I've played this game for a long time, but it looked like there was actually a game of chess being played. I don't know if a full game gets played when you have that top run, but either way, we watched a couple Zen games. We went for stacked lobbies. I think we might use, the stacked lobby filter a lot more to get some more games whenever we can. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We just got a couple Zen games where he solo queued into a tough duo and he got the win. And he probably has to do a lot of that if he want to get rank 1 and 2s, and he's been holding it consistently the past few weeks.